Maddison's strike earned Spurs' overdue home win and heaps more misery on Amorim. James Maddison's first-half strike earned Tottenham Hotspur a first home Premier League win in 15 weeks and piled more pressure on Manchester United and Ruben Amorim. Maddison, back from injury, was quickest to react when Andre Onana could only parry Lucas Bergvall's shot and made no mistake from close range to give the hosts a deserved lead in the 13th minute. In a chaotic game, there were chances for both sides, but Spurs hung on for a crucial 3 points that moved them up to 12th in the table and took some of the heat off manager Ange Postecoglou. United were hit by injuries and illness in the week leading up to the clash in North London, with Amad Diallo, Kobbie Mainoo, Manuel Ugarte and Lenny Yoro all ruled out. Amorim was forced to make widespread changes and fill his bench with inexperienced teenagers, but the visitors had their opportunities to equalize. The best of those fell to Alejandro Garnacho in the first half, but with just Guillermo Vicario to beat, the Argentine blazed his close-range shot well over the bar. Amorim cut a frustrated figure throughout on the touchline at his side's last show of profligacy. There were further chances after the break, but the crucial bit of quality required continued to be lacking. Joshua Zirkzee, one of the better performers for United, glanced a free header wide of the post, while Garnacho had another shot saved well by Vicario at the near post. United have now slumped to 15th, just 12 points above the relegation zone and with tricky fixtures against Everton and Ipswich to come. For Tottenham, there is more to be positive about. As well as the win, the injury fog is slowly clearing. Postecoglou's bench was boosted by the returns of Brennan Johnson and Wilson Odobert, who received a rapturous reception when he entered the fray in the second half. Up next is a trip to Ipswich before the visit of Manchester City to North London. Amorim: I am confident on my work. Manchester United manager Amorim is not worried about his position despite the latest setback. Speaking to BBC Match of the Day, he bemoaned his side's inability to convert their chances, saying, "It was the difference of the game, they scored and we didn't. We had the opportunities. We had situations in transitions, trying to get a result, but in the end they scored and we didn't. We want to recover the players. I think we can recover some players for the next game. We have to be together to finish the season and start over." On the young players on his bench, he added, "It is the hardest competition in the world. I am trying to be careful with them. I felt the team was pushing for the goal and I felt I don't want to change. But they will play. You try to read the game, understand what you see in training. The team were pushing for the goal and I didn't feel the need to change. I am not worried. I understand our fans, what the media think about it. I hate to lose. That feeling is the worst. The rest I am not thinking about. I am here to help my players. I understand my situation, my job, I am confident on my work and I just want to win games. The place in the table is my worry, I am not worried about me." Postecoglou reflects on win. Speaking to Sky Sports, the Tottenham manager said, "It was important we won today." On the returns of Maddison and Vicario, he added, "They're quality players. We have had to do it pretty tough in the past 2 months. Great to get those guys back and the guys who came on and contributed. We can play better definitely, but when we got some boys up to speed and start growing into it, I did think our press was better. We made it hard for United to get out and that certainly helped to get a grounding in the game. We looked sharp. Front third movements were missing a bit. We lacked a bit of fluency in the front third. We will improve and we need to, but it was a decent effort. They're all keen to get out there, but game rhythm comes with playing games. As much as you train, playing a game of football is different. Vicario and Mads handled it well. Was great to get some time into Brennan Johnson and Wilson Odobert. We are going to need them. We still feel we have a big back half of the year." Maddison: "I know I can be the difference." James Maddison said, "It's always difficult being out injured. You miss one game or 10, you are always chomping at the bit to get back. I went into the game today knowing I can be the difference. I'm really proud of the boys. Obviously it has been an up and down season. We are not where we want to be in the league table. I'm really happy for the lads and for the fans. We're sending them home happy. I've always been a goal-scoring midfielder. That's why Spurs brought me to the club. I'm there to be that creative outlet and score goals. There was a little bit of outside noise this week. People will have their opinions. Nobody is more critical of me than myself. The gaffer prefers when we are in our own bubble, but it's difficult with social media, you see this stuff. Liverpool scraped past Wolves for 7-point Premier League lead. Liverpool moved 7 points clear at the top of the Premier League table with a nervy 2-1 victory over Wolves at Anfield. Arne Slot's side successfully bounced back from the disappointment of their cheap FA Cup exit to Plymouth Argyle and subsequent Premier League draw against Merseyside rivals Everton, though did so in unconvincing fashion as they had to stave off a spirited second-half surge by Wolves. It was a comfortable first half for the leaders, as Luis Diaz unconventionally opened the scoring, knocking into the net with his torso to notch his first goal since the turn of the year. And Diaz was central in earning his side's second goal of the afternoon 8 minutes before the interval. He gave Emmanuel Agbadou a nudge, forcing the Wolves defender to miskick a long ball forward, before Jose Sa cleaned out the Liverpool winger in the box for a penalty. Mohamed Salah duly converted for his 23rd Premier League goal of the season, as Liverpool looked to be cruising to yet another 3 points. But Wolves came out fighting after the break, and Matheus Cunha forced a nervy finish when he sunk a sublime left-footed strike from outside the area to pull the visitors back into contention. There was a heavy air of nervousness around Anfield, understandable after conceding a last-gasp equalizer against Everton on Wednesday, but Slot's side survived this time, registering a vital 3 points.
Thanks for watching Football Twist. We bring you the best football highlights, news, and updates, so don't miss out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon, so you'll always be the first to see our latest uploads. Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. See you in the next one.